Deep in the humid, tangled rainforests of Central America, a mystery lies buried under centuries of vine and stone. This wasn't just a tribe living in the woods. This was an empire of skywatchers, master architects, and divine kings who built one of the most sophisticated civilizations the world has ever seen. Welcome to the world of the Maya. For over 2,000 years, they dominated the landscape of modern-day Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, and Honduras. But unlike the Romans or the Greeks, the Maya didn't just fade away. They seemingly vanished, leaving their massive stone cities to be reclaimed by the jungle. It all began around 2000 BCE. They started as small farming villages, but by the Classic period between 250 and 900 AD, they had reached their peak. This was their golden age. They built massive urban centers like Tikal, where the temple of the great jaguar pierces the canopy, reaching for the heavens. These weren't just buildings, they were cosmic markers. The Maya were obsessed with time. They developed a mathematical system that included the concept of zero, something even the Romans hadn't figured out. Their calendars were so precise they could predict solar eclipses and the movements of Venus thousands of years into the future. They saw time not as a straight line, but as a series of repeating cycles, a wheel within a wheel. To the Maya, the king was more than a ruler. He was a K'uhul Ajaw, a holy lord who acted as a bridge between the human world and the supernatural realm of Xibalba. But this power came with a heavy price. To keep the cosmos in balance and ensure the rains fell, the kings and queens performed bloodletting rituals, piercing their own skin to offer their life force to the gods. Warfare was constant, too. City-states like Calakmul and Tikal were locked in a centuries-long struggle for dominance, capturing rival lords for sacrifice and prestige. Then, at the height of their glory, something went catastrophically wrong. Between the 8th and 9th centuries, the great southern lowland cities were abandoned. One by one, the lights went out, the construction stopped, the hieroglyphs fell silent, and the people walked away. Why? For decades, historians have debated the classic Maya collapse. Was it a massive drought that lasted a century? Was it environmental exhaustion from cutting down too many trees to make lime plaster for their pyramids? Was it endless soul-crushing warfare that broke the social contract between the people and their divine kings? The truth is likely a perfect storm of all these factors. The land could no longer support the millions of people living there. The gods stopped answering the king's prayers for rain, and the system simply broke. But here's the thing. The Maya didn't actually disappear. They moved north. In the Yucatan Peninsula, cities like Chichen, Itza, and Mayapan rose to prominence, blending Maya culture with Toltec influences. They built the famous El Castillo pyramid, a massive stone calendar where a serpent of shadow descends the stairs during every equinox. They continued to trade, fight, and create until the Spanish arrived in the 16th century. Even then, it took the conquistadors nearly 200 years to fully conquer the last Maya stronghold. Today, over 7 million Maya people still live in their ancestral lands, speaking their native languages and keeping their traditions alive. The stone cities may be ruins, but the spirit of the Sky Kings remains. The jungle tried to hide their greatness, but the stones still speak of a people who looked at the stars and saw the face of God. If you're fascinated by the mysteries of lost worlds, make sure to hit that follow button and drop a comment on which civilization we should explore next.